Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages. This is Brylander with PortalPowerTV, and I am coming to you with a special episode of how to 3D print your own Imaginator. Several people have been asking me how to do this, even though I've explained it before, but I'm going to make a video exclusively dedicated for how do you make a 3D printed Skylander. So first things first is you do have to download this app that you see up here in the left-hand corner, upper left-hand corner. And once you have that app downloaded, it'll basically bring you to this point here. And if you've got an Imaginator already made, you can just go right into your Imaginators, or if you want to create a new one, you can create it there. You can also transfer an Imaginator, like all the videos that I put out for my Skylanders RE-maginators. If you receive the chirp from that, you can hit this transfer Imaginator. I said RE-maginators. And then basically you hit receive right here, and then you're going to see this little crystal, and it's listening for that chirp that I put out in my videos. Well, at this point, if that noise is being played, you'll actually see this receive it, and then you'll have the Imaginator that I designed here in your Creator app, and then it'll appear here in the middle button, the Imaginators button, and you can see, like down here in the middle, for example, when I did Psy, here's Psy that I transferred, and you'll be able to have that character. Now, if you want to 3D print this guy, or any one of the characters that you've created, or any one of the other Imaginators that I've done, you just visit shop. And as you're visiting the shop, it'll take you to a website. And right here in the the Skylander store, basically, you're going to select what country you're in. I'm here in the United States. And you're going to click Go to Shop. And it will take you to this page here, which will show you that you can order a Imaginator card, an Imaginator 3D printed figure, or a t-shirt. Or you can order the game itself. So if we want to hit the 3D print, we tap on the 3D print, and it should pull that up, and it tells you that it's $49.99 for it, or you can use a redemption code. I did give a couple of those away, but you can select how many of that you want. Most people are going to only choose one of each 3D print they do, and hit add to cart. And so see up at the top it says this item is temporarily sold out. Okay, you're going to run into that a lot. There are only certain times that this will be available in your area, and you'll just have to keep checking back. And at this point, when it lets you past here, you'll be able to put in your typical, name, address, telephone number, email address, credit card information, and all that stuff, and actually place the order. And it will take about 4 to 6 weeks for this to receive to your house. And that's pretty much it. And so we go through and order everything. Now you can actually step back one step here, and you can order a card. Now see, here's kind of let you know what it'll be like. If you add the card to your cart, you'll say the card has been added to your cart, and then up here we can click on our cart, and it'll show you up close of the card, and then you can see the subtotal, and you can continue shopping or update the shopping cart. You can type in your birth date and check out, and again just proceed from here, and you'll be ordering the card or a t-shirt or the 3D print. So that's pretty much all there is. So hopefully that was helpful, and let's fast forward for a few weeks, okay? So in about 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to get a box that looks just like this. And it'll say Shapeways on the side, because that's the company that Activision and Skylanders has doing the 3D prints. So when you get the box like this, you're basically going to tear into it. And it should have a whole lot of stuffing and stuff inside to well protect it. And one of the first things you'll notice is it'll have an envelope like this. And it's got Eon on it, and it's got a little foil seal in the back with all of the different elements. I think it's actually only got the original 8 elements, though. They didn't update it with the new ones. So, and inside of here, there is, I'm going to just tear this one open because I've already actually got 2 of these. And inside of here, there's a letter from Eon. And it just says, "Greetings, Portal Master. It is I, Eon. You may remember me from our many adventures together. I most certainly remember you. Your heroic deeds are well known throughout Skylands. I am writing to congratulate you on your fine Imaginator creation. It is an honor to include your hero in my book of Skylanders to be enshrined forever in the library of our Skylanders Academy. You may now use this magical toy to bring this Imaginator to life on the Portal of Power. I look forward to enlisting the aid of such a great champion and any other Imaginators you bring to life or bring to the fight against chaos. Your friend, Eon, Master Eon." So this letter is not personalized like when you get the, trying to think of what, the shirt or something like that. I think they personalize it. And so forth. But anyway, so inside of here is this box. I'm going to take this other one away. And then inside of this cool little box is your Imaginator. And so if you want to see the box, I've actually already unboxed 2 of these in a previous video. If you missed that, I did Sir Hoodington. I actually made Sir Hoodington, this guy here, and as well as my own creation. And here's the back of this box. And let's see if I can get in here without messing this up too terribly much. We're going to lift up all these flaps. And inside of here, are y'all ready for this? And there's a little plastic bubble on top that kind of keeps it in shape. Here is the 3D print that I ordered this time around. So that's what he looks like. They kind of pick a pose. I'm not sure what makes them choose the pose they pick. But this is the particular pose they put him in. They made his wings like really super tiny. I don't know if you can kind of see that. I don't know if that's just so it'll fit in the bubble or anything like that. But anyway, this is Sai from Skylanders Academy. Yes, for everybody who's going to comment down below, that he was voiced by Dan TDM in Skylanders Academy. But he's such, already seems to be such an iconic Skylander, not just because of the fact that Dan TDM made him, or voiced him, but that he was in Skylanders Academy. You know, I've already made him as an Imaginator a while back. I just decided I wanted to go ahead and have a 3D print of him. So you can take it out of this little bubble in here. Now, this little plastic case that they put them in is there to protect them, because the 3D prints are printed in sandstone. So they are actually very, very fragile. If you drop them or played with them too much, they would probably break. And so that's the reason they're in here. They're not to be taken out. But this can be put directly on the portal, and you can play as Sai in the game. And so that's what we're going to go do now. So anyway, let's go take a look. Alright, so we've got our game turned on and ready to go. So here is putting our 3D printed Sai on the portal for the first time. And there we go. So you notice that the elemental symbol did not come in beforehand. I've noticed that all 3 of the 3D printed Skylanders or Imaginators that I put on here don't have that initial element where it shows you which element it is while it's loading. It just kind of pops in on the screen, and that's pretty much it. But there is Sai. I've actually played with him when I had him in my crystal, so I actually still have him in the crystal. At this point, I actually have him in 2 formats. He is in the crystal and now a 3D printed one, so I could theoretically you know, clear the crystal or reset the crystal and reuse that crystal, which I will probably do now that I have this 3D printed one, because that acts just like an Imaginator does. I can go into creation just like I would, you know, any other, like it was a crystal. So that's pretty much it. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. You can see Sai here. We'll do a quick gameplay with him here in the surprise attack. But for anybody, so everybody who's been asking, how do you get a 3D printed Skylander? One, it typically takes $50. That's the first thing. And unless you get a free code, I've given away a couple. I might even have another code to give away here before too long. Other than that, you can either yourself or your parents can go online with the Creator app here. And once you've designed the character that you want, but the big thing is that you really have to decide which one do you want to take the investment and turn into a 3D print. It's got to be your favorite one, because most people can't afford to 3D print all of their Imaginators. I know I certainly can't. So, and for those who don't already know, Cy, of course, is from Skylanders Academy and was voiced by Dan TDM, as I said at the beginning of the video. And that's about it. So we've covered how to make it, how to receive one if you need to. You can create your own when you go to the store. As long as it's allowing you to, it's not out of stock, you can go ahead and put your order in. And 4 to 6 weeks later, you get this 3D printed Skylander Imaginator that you can actually put on the portal and play just like all of the others. Anyway, guys, this is Brylander with PortalPowerTV. I hope this was helpful. Take care. See you in the next video, and God bless.